else talk about that. All right, and we're live. And intro music. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. It's Cody's business show with Jerry. How do you say your last name?
Pitre.
Pitre. Okay, very cool. Yeah, I saw somebody else talk about the Topo Chico with it saying ranch, and it never occurred to me that like ranch dressing like that would have never crossed my mind. And
For whatever reason, man, that's what crossed my mind. But yeah.
yeah, that's awesome. Well, man, I'm really happy to have you on the show. I figure, even if we do 20 minutes or if we're on here all night, I don't really care. I got a few things I need to do for my Instagram, but I just wanted, I saw you were posting about cards and stuff, and I wanted to, get you on and talk to you. So I didn't realize you live in a tiny house.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's like a dream to me like I go through because like when we were at our house before, I've got 5 kids, so like we're like we take up like an enormous amount of space. And
Yeah.
so but when I get older, I think or maybe even when the kids get a little older, we want to get like a either a travel trailer or something, and travel around and do the minimalist thing. And like that sounds awesome. Like if I turn my computer around and you saw my workspace, it's like so overwhelming. There's like crap everywhere, and it's the worst.
Hey, you can still get the death pile in the tiny house. It still happens. I promise. And it still feels overwhelming because you're like, oh, I've got so much to sell.
Yep, I believe it. Well, hey, check out what I got. I've got the Veefriends Uno. I've got 2 of them. I was gonna just sell one unbroken, but I've talked myself. I'm gonna open them both in a second, and so
Yeah,
see
you're
what
gonna get the Garyvee. It's like I think the last one was $3,000, $5,000. So I mean,
could happen in 20
it can
minutes.
happen.
In the next 20 minutes, I could be 1,000 off of these. This brand, Veefriends, the whole. Did you get in? Did you do any of the NFT stuff?
Yeah. So that's what I was gonna say. I know for a fact you're a VF1 holder, but aren't you also a VF1 holder? Or I know
I
you're VF2.
Yeah. So at one point, I had enough between book games and VF2 to where I could have traded and got a VF1, and I wish I had have, honestly. But I decided to keep playing the game, and even after they went up, I bought more of the book games. Like I just kept buying, and currently I have 3 or 4 VF2, and then I have I think I have 29 book games. So
Let's go. Jeez.
well, I wish I had played it smarter and not done that. I wish I had sold them all and then rebought after everything kind of dipped. But you live and you learn. I sold a couple at like the perfect time and got out, and like I made like a crazy profit on some of the ones that and I'm supposed to get there's playing cards or like.
Yeah, that's coming in the mail here soon. Yeah.
So did you get in on the which one did you get?
So I got in on a VF1, and then I've got 2 V2s, and then I had 6 book game tokens, and I didn't sell them all at the right time, but I'm down to 1. But
Nice.
I sold 2 at a super solid point that was like if I could have sold them all at that point,
Yeah.
But still, you live, you learn.
Yeah. I had the 3-horn Harpic, so that was one of the ones that I got when I minted, and I wish I should have held it for for the long run, but it was like I kind of had a feeling, and I was nervous, and I'm kind of I get nervous anyways.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is a NFT, but it is a JPEG, so it's like you're like,
Right, exactly, yeah,
So yeah.
yeah.
But no,
Are you
I mean, I'm obsessed too, man. Every day, I'm always looking at the NFT stuff. It's very interesting, especially living in a tiny house. It's like, man, you can hold all of these assets on a phone
sure?
or a ledger.
Yeah. You might be the coolest person I know. Like the VF1 holder or previous. Do you still have it, or you sold
Yeah,
it?
yeah. I diamond hand it.
Did you? Wow. Which one is it? What do you have?
So I have a Suffocate Hate.
Okay, nice.
And it's really weird. So in my local town, I know one of the biggest shoe sellers and the biggest video game sellers. And the day that VF1s were minting, I called them both and I said, look, guys, I'm spending money on this. I already know you guys are in Ethereum. Like, let's make a move. And they both literally were like, you're an idiot. I can't believe you're doing this. Have you seen the art? And I'm like, bro, I'm buying the artist, not the art.
Yep. Right.
And man, I really wish I would have went in deeper.
Yeah, sure. Oh, I bet. So, okay, so you have this guy.
Yeah, and I've got it in just a core. So I've got it in the white, which is weird because the higher rarities don't sell for as much as the white.
Yeah. That's awesome. And yeah, I don't understand the rarity at all on the V1 because we were looking at a couple and I was like, I'd really like to have that one, but also it's you know, that one is $20,000 more than
yes. Because I was like, ooh man, this looks great, and you're like, oh my god, they dropped 20 ETH. It's like,
yeah,
you know,
yep. He definitely knows how. I think he's about to do something crazy. So I think you know, I think he did the conference. He's letting it simmer a little bit, and then he went on vacation, and then I think, you know, you're gonna see another Snoop Dogg type drop or something, you know, because when he did the and none of this is financial advice, don't sue me, but when he did the announcement on the original tickets for V Conference 1, they went from like in the Discord, he was getting like crucified because he had said something like, these are, you should spend a bunch on them, and then they were like, well, you said that, but then it dipped 60% or something. And then at the conference, he announced, oh yeah, by the way, everyone who has this, you're also getting something with Snoop Dogg or something like that.
Facts.
Like, boom, 5 ETH.
Yep.
I was like, holy crap, I should have bought those. You know, so
yeah.
I think the next thing we hear from Garyvee will be like a big move. Like I think it's gonna be something crazy. So.
Hey, listen, I promise, man. I really wish I mean, also not financial advice, but I really wish I would have dipped super hard when I did that because, you know, I was like, hey, I'll buy one. If it goes to zero, I can live with it. Should have bought 20.
Yep. I went to my wife and I didn't know anything about NFTs. But I said, you know, Garyvee got me into reselling in 2017. So like I've been a Garyvee fan for years. Like some of his earlier YouTube videos I've probably legitimately watched 100 times. Like the mindset, like he like completely shifted my mindset stuff in 2017. So but
yeah, man.
Oh, go ahead.
No, same here, bro. Like literally with me it was the Minimalist, Dave Ramsey, and Garyvee. Like all three of those, man, it was just changing this right here because I could do the rest, but this was the part that was the hardest, man, is that right there.
Yep. I forget which one it was that I was looking at, but I went to my wife and I was like, this is $4,500 and we should buy it. And she was like, what is it? You know, and I didn't have a very good answer, you know, to be honest. And so we chickened out and didn't buy one. But we when the book thing came out and he was like, buy these books and you'll get an NFT, I was like, I'm all in, I don't care. And like we dropped so much money on that, and then you know, it worked out. Even if everything we currently have went to zero, we're still like way
in the green
with what we've already taken. So you know, I'm just holding, and we'll see what happens.
Dude, and I wish I was at that level on the book games because, you know, I just think that like specifically with that project, they're going to keep reloading prizes that you can get, or, you know, you put these together to get this. I mean, it's got so many options. It's a great play. And especially like, I don't know if you've recently priced that stuff, but it got as low as like in the 130s, 140s. And it's like, you know, I kind of think this bear market is going to hit a little more. And it's like when some of that stuff goes a little lower, I'm really probably going to scoot back in.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly. And that's what I was going to say with you wanting to get into the VF1 project. It's like, man, I feel like we still haven't hit max pain. I think we're going to go lower. Like, swoop in, do some deals.
Yeah. If I could trade everything I currently have for a VF1, I probably would. But going through the process of selling each one and like saving money,
facts.
it would be like a pain. So I might, if I can find someone to do like an even trade at some point, I would do that. I would
Yeah.
you know, I think
Facts.
I think
All
that's
day.
a better bet long term. But well, let's get into it. You want to crack
man.
these open?
Let's go.
All right, so I might be 1,000 there once I crack these in a second, and then after this, I'm gonna do a drawing for my Instagram people. So I need to do that here when we get done at some point, and then we'll just shoot the crap.
Yeah, man.
Do you have eBay in front of you? What's the recent comps on these? What's the?
Let me pull it up real quick.
Let me look too.
I want to say last time I checked, it was around $65.
All right, like you said, worst case, I'll have I think what you said, I'll have a new
great Uno set for the kids.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Somebody's selling one with the polar bear foil card for $97. Let's see. Here's just the card for 30. Let's see. I want to see.
I was gonna say I sold the empty box 2 days ago for $35,
Did
and I
you?
sold the foil card just now for $100.
Which one did you get?
I got the lowest tier one.
Okay.
So I got
No luck for you.
No luck for me. I got the YOLO Yak. So I said YOLO.
I own the Lit Lamb and which one's do I own? I have to look it up. So if I get a matching one, I'll probably keep it. That'll be a good.
Yeah, see, that was my thing. I was like, man, if my NFT was in this set or the ones that you're going to get with the V2, I would definitely keep it.
Okay, looks like they're going for like $60 to $100 for the open box, and then not a ton of solds on the hollow that I see. But I know when I looked the other day, there was a couple. It was one sold for like $15,000, didn't it?
I don't know about that, but I think it was like 10, and I think that was the top tier one, the Garyvee. I think it was 10,000 because it had the strike through. Also, if people don't know, 130point.com for the prices, it always tells the strike through price. Super clutch. Huh. Oh yeah.
Is that just on Garyvee stuff?
No. On anything on eBay. So that's what I use for cards all the time. So if there's a strike through it and you want to get a real price, you go to 130point.com and do the it's like eBay's whatever. You click that, you type it in, and it'll tell you exactly what the price was.
So when there's a sold and it shows offer accepted, but you don't know the number,
it shows the number.
Huh. All right, I will link that in the show notes. I had no idea that was a thing.
Hey, bro, I'm here to help, man.
Hey, value add already. All right, let's do this thing. Let's knock it open. Let's see. I need a knife. Oh. Jerry, I don't have a knife. Oh, look at this.
It should be thin enough you could do it with your fingernail.
All right, let's see.
It's not like only paper, as far as the it felt like.
So you live in a tiny house. That's amazing. All right.
So technically, as far as municipality is concerned, it's a mother-in-law suite. Because a tiny house has certain stigmas that a mother-in-law suite does not. If case anybody ever wanted to build something in their mother's backyard so their mom could have a source of income.
Sure. That makes sense. Yeah. That is the coolest thing to me.
Dude, I'm going to freak out when you get the $10,000 card.
I'm going to freak out. You don't even know. All right, let's see if I can open it from one side. Oh, okay. All right.
And you should see the foil card right on top, or right as you pull the instructions.
All right. Here's the instructions. Let's see.
I probably should have pulled up the tier system to see what tier it is.
Yeah, pull it up. Let's see. All right. I can see it. It's not a Garyvee. I have a turkey.
I think that's one of the higher tier ones, though. I want to say that's like the 4th tier. Let's see.
Slap this back on here. All right, let's see. What did I win? Is it anything crazy?
Let's see.
I didn't tell
My
you this.
internet's being slow. Just
did you see the
all right.
zero?
You got the which one was it again? Oh, the Zerocool stuff is awesome.
Yeah, I'm
I really want a Steve-O autograph out of that set. That's a super cool set. Although I wish Tyler the Creator had an autograph in that set. That's the only thing they could have done a little better. So which one did you get again? You got the Peacock. Oh, you got Tier 4. Yeah.
Tier 4. Okay, so that's not anything crazy. All right, let's see. I don't want to bend it here. All right, I'm gonna put it back in. If anybody wants to buy this from me, so what is Tier 4? Is that good? Is that?
I sold my Tier 4 for 100.
Okay, I'll take $100. And then you sold the box too
for 35 open.
Dang. Okay, all right. Let's get this other one. Yeah. So funny story. I've never seen Jackass. So
wait, what?
I've never seen it. I don't know, for whatever reason I've never watched an episode. And
Bro.
But I do watch. Have you ever heard of
watch the movies?
Yeah. Okay, I will. Have you ever heard of Tom Segura?
Yeah. My favorite comedian. I love Tom Segura.
I like a man crush. Like I'm like this.
Bro.
I was laughing so hard the other day, like just belly laughing. And dude's the funniest person on earth. So
facts. Even better in person.
Is he? Yeah, I need to see that. Well, he did a interview with Steve-O, and I've never had any exposure. Or no, maybe it was Bert Kreischer did the interview with Steve-O, or maybe I don't know. But I was like, hey, I have his crap. And I looked it up. Some of these are going for big money. So,
dude, 1,000%, yeah.
Yeah. So
there's a Tony Hawk autograph in there that's at least $300-400.
Nice. Well, I knew that was going to be good. I didn't get the first one they did, but let's see. I should have though. I knew I was underbidding, and if I could go back, I would try to get one, and I would bid like way higher.
See, I don't know exactly how I feel about the Dutch auction system, but it seems interesting. I mean, it's like, hey, what's your threshold? What do you want to hit?
Yeah.
You got on the high side or the low side.
Yeah. Somebody in one of the groups I'm in was like, just bid $15. Worst case scenario. I was like, you're not going to get anything.
Dude, no, that's.
All right. Uno box number 2. Drum roll, please. Oh, that looks cool. All right, let's see. It's not a Garyvee, but let's see what we got here. All right, the reveal. I'll be a terrible card breaker. There's one guy I watch on Instagram, and like when he goes on live, he just like boom, 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 boom with the cards, and it's amazing to watch. But I would be terrible at doing that. All right, I got a reverse card, and it is a.
Hey, it's Tier 3. That's awesome.
Okay.
That is a Resourceful Robin.
Okay. And it's a reverse card. Reverse Resourceful Robin. Let's see. I wonder if we got a
tongue twister.
Yeah, it is. There's only one of the spectacular.
Yeah, there's only one. Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. I will look those up and divvy that up later. All right. So tier. Let's see.
That's a Tier 3.
The reason I wasn't pulling any cops is because I was searching Veefriends, not Veefriends. All right, let's see. Right.
Hey, now just some more information for if you're looking stuff up on eBay. You can use a website called fatfingers.com, and it finds misspelled stuff. So if you typed in Cristiano Ronaldo, for everybody who misspelled it, it would pull up their listings. And I've gotten a ton of F1 stuff for like Max Verstappen because people misspell the name all the time. So I was winning cards for like $2 that should have been 10, 15.
That's insane. So you're using that, and like I would be the dummy that did that. I would put it in there and be like, "Why is this not selling?"
100%. And it's crazy because you'll see listings that have been up for like 3 months, and I'm sitting there going, I don't have stuff that sits 90 days, like,
yeah,
at all.
You're mainly on eBay, right? You're not doing anything on Amazon.
No Amazon right now. I'm just eBay, Instagram, and in-person deals. So I do a bunch of card shows. I want to say I'm at like 50 shows this last year. I mean, it was pretty cool. I'd like to hit 100.
Really?
Dude, it's a fun time.
That seems terrifying to me because I know so little about cards. I know I would get, like, I would go in there with cash and I would get somebody would screw me over. I know they would.
So, are you an iPhone user?
Yeah, I am.
Totally not plugging a ton of stuff, but if you
Okay.
download an app called Center Stage for sports cards, you can literally scan and it will instantly tell you a price point. So what I like to do is I'll go to dollar boxes, right? And I'll just start scanning cards. And every now and again, one pops up for 25, one pops up for 15.
No way. Is that real? Will it
T-
work on Pokemon cards?
uh, uh, no, they've got one for TCG Player, and it's
Uh-huh.
totally terrible, and I would
Oh,
not
really?
recommend it.
Yeah.
But for sports cards, yeah, Center Stage is so clutch, bro. I mean, and it's crazy because people will always reprice their showcase, but once they stick stuff in a dollar box, they forget about it. And then
Sure.
that guy can have a super hot year, and it's been sitting in a box for 2 years, and
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
$50+ card that's just sitting there.
I'm sure I have crap like that. I know I do. Because I went through, it was around this time last year. No, it would have been before NFTs. So maybe it was the year before. I just took $1,000 and I was like, I don't know anything about cards at all, but I'm a reseller and I should. And so I just spent $1,000 on different cards and I would message people because that's like trying to network with people like, hey, what should I buy? Like what cards I want to spend, whatever. Do you know Ed, Thrift Lord on Instagram?
Possibly,
Yeah,
possibly.
okay, yeah, yeah. I think he has a page called Traveling Ed too. Super cool guy, but I know he does a lot of cards. So I was like, hey, what should I buy? And he was like, buy Washington Redskins stuff. And he like told me a couple of people's names. And so I bought a bunch of crap. And I have literally like a tub full of stuff that I've never even priced or anything. So
Well, I don't know who it was. It's a reseller I follow, and he literally said, he goes, if you're not making bad buys, you're not buying enough.
yeah,
So I
sure.
mean, in a crazy way, I think that's a good strategy.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
if you're not taking at bats, you're never going to hit a home run.
Yep. I mean, that's how it is with Amazon with the arbitrage stuff. Like, you're just gonna have 10 or 20% of stuff that it doesn't do great. Like, maybe it doesn't bomb. Maybe it doesn't lose you a ton of money, but you break even or lose a couple dollars or something. And the trick is sell it and get your money back as fast as possible. Like,
Well, what's crazy is you look at big box stores like Walmart and you start understanding their margins. They're like making like 2 or 3% on certain items. And it's like, I mean, the fact that we can sit here and go, hey, man, I bought this and I just doubled my money is kind of bananas. I mean, like
totally.
your thing says, sell crap on the internet. Like I tell people all the time, like, sell crap on the internet. If you need $1, it's out there. You just got to be hungry.
100%. Yeah. Especially if you're willing to go into stores. Like a lot of people that I see on, so, and maybe it's just because I've kind of started networking in the circle, but a lot of people are OA snobs and they just want to be, and I'm kind of an OA snob. Like I hate going, like it's such a drive now. What's up, James? Uh, it's such a drive to get out to a bunch of stores now. I used to love it when it wasn't so much of a drive, but now it's like if I can do OA, I'll take the pay cut to just do it online. But like if you're willing to go into stores and you can go to 2 or 3 Targets and a couple Walmarts, there's so much clearance stuff and like it's a gold mine. Like you can find 80-90% stuff off. You can't lose money for the most part. As a general rule, it's hard to lose money when something's marked 90% off of retail. So
Well, see, and that is directly how I've had a lot of success. Is so like in my local area, I've got like 5 or 6 WalMarts, 3+ Targets. I mean, literally, if
sure.
you're willing to go drive the miles, it it pays off.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No, I totally agree. I'm helping a guy get started from zero, and he doesn't have any cash or anything, or not much cash. And yeah, James, let's see. Let's see. Show. There you go. Yeah, love me some RA. Yeah,
Yeah.
if I have something to chase, I love RA. But like just going out and looking at, I don't know. I like the treasure hunt of it. But here lately in my old age, I've started to uh I started to like OA more. It's, like I got a big shipment earlier of crap that I ordered a week ago, and I'm so excited about it because I know when I list it. Actually, James knows what. Yeah, he's in one of those chats on Instagram. But like, you get to buy it, and then somebody just ships it to your house, and that's a cool thing. So
That's pretty cool, man. Honestly, like sitting at the house, clicking a few buttons. That's got a lot of appeal.
oh yeah. You can also lose your face on it too, though. So don't.
Fair.
Yeah. Okay. So moving on, I need to do a drawing for my Instagram stuff. So let me do that right quick, and then we'll open this limited edition. Do you know how many of these were made? Like 200 or something.
I think it was like 200, 500, something like that. Like I really want to say less than 1,000.
All right, it says stated ratios. Oh, it doesn't tell me. All cards are randomly inserted. I might look up the retail on this. It says sexual and adult content intended for an adult audience because it's Devo.
Well, there's some other things in there too that are a little. I don't know if I'd let the kids rip it.
So just watching that clip from Bert Kreischer, whoever it was that interviewed him, I'm like, you did what? Like, holy crap, that's insane. Yeah. So, all right. So let me get my randomizer or something. All right. So I have the list of people here. Let's see. Will I be able to click off? Ah, crap. If I click here, can you see my face?
Yeah, I can still see you, bro.
Okay, cool. All right. All right. So first up is, you know what I'm going to do? All right. I'm going to do it by numbers, and then I'll just tell who got what number when we get off. That way it's not annoying, because when people go back and are watching this later down there, they don't want to be like, oh, he's doing a drawing. Doesn't matter. So, all right. So let's see. I have 5 cards per pack, 10 packs per box. So I have 10 of these to break. And then will you look on eBay and see like which one we're hoping for? Like what
Man, I can already tell you because I've been looking at that set.
Really?
Honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, it's cool because it had a crazy boom and it's kind of come down now, but quite a few of the autographs are just still ridiculous. So they've got a Tony Hawk autograph, they've got a Steve-O, they've got all the cast members have autographs. I mean, it's pretty packed for what it is. I kind of wish I would have got in on it when I was NSRP, but I was like, I'm not gonna like that. Right. But I'm definitely got stuff on my watch list right now.
Isn't there one that has one of the guys and he has like bees like on his like private parts?
I do believe, yeah, that's that
there's gonna come down and be like,
people hitting people with objects that you wouldn't want your children to see in the face. I believe.
I don't care what.
It's an interesting set.
All right, so if you wanted to buy one of these today, I think I paid $200 for it. All right, let's see. Jackass, Zerocool.
You got to write sealed so it pops up.
Oh, nice. I want to grow my eBay because like I see some people like doing really well with eBay, and
dude, I love eBay. Do you know who Daily Refinement is?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
God, that's the dream, man. Just T-shirts and clothes and like
the margins are crazy, and like what appeals to me is eBay Addicts. The guy from eBay Addicts had me on his show. I guess it was a week ago or something. But he was like, "Yeah, I want to go full time at some point. I only have 8,000 listings right now." I was like, "You have 8,000 listings? That's insane. That's incredible."
That's crazy. Well, one of the things that I really love from Daily Refinement was he talks about building up your draft on eBay. So every day you're posting something, even if, on Sunday I just grind and I have 20 drafts and then each day I, put so many out. It really, really does help, as crazy as it sounds.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, but here's I've been doing eBay, but I've been doing it lazy. So I've been doing like when we have some crap or we have some extra time, we'll throw it on there, and so I haven't really. But I mean, stuff sells every day. Yeah, I just haven't been.
Yeah.
So I have a building out in my yard, and I got a sweet deal on it, and we ended up just filling it. James says 10 a day on one store. Let's see.
Let's go. 10K?
That's awesome.
That's a flex. That's a flex, and you earned it too, bro.
Dude's a man. We do that with our drafts. Yeah. See, James, I'm so lazy with eBay. Like with Amazon, literally the stuff that I got upstairs, I'm just gonna list it and it'll sell tonight and it'll be gone and I'll ship it out tomorrow. Those are the kind of stuff that we're like we get excited about now. But like getting a t-shirt, getting my setup and listing it, and like I don't have the processes in place to
So my process for cards, man, I literally can list stuff in less than 5 minutes. Like for like one card. So for like a card under $20, that's a 60-second listing. Literally.
really?
And I set up 4 tiles. I put this light over the top, crank it all the way up, front, back. I'm shooting off of an iPhone, so I get super great photos. I mean, it's pretty easy. But that's just cards. It's not like Daily Refinement and those guys doing clothes and stuff like that you have to keep clean.
So I've been doing a bunch more shoes than I was doing previously. So I don't know how much you follow my stories, but I'm a affiliate for Heat Seekers. They're like a shoe group, and I could, if I had $100,000, I could go in there and like spend it all. Like their stuff for FBA is like so solid, and
That's so cool.
Yeah, and like it's such a cool community. Well, so I started just buying, and then they did one where it wasn't private label or anything, so like they couldn't kick anybody off, but there was a great deal on a pair of shoes. You could get as many as you want, and so they were like, "Hey, everybody, buy these because we're gonna make the listing." And
yeah,
I've made listings on Amazon before, and it's like a pain in my butt. Like I didn't love it. But they came out with like a professional, built listing for all the sizes and whatnot. And I had bought some, and it tanked a little bit. Like they started, I think we were buying them for like 50 something, and they started the price at like 260 at minimum price, and it went down a good bit from there. But I was making 100% ROI, and I could go back and buy as many of those as I want. Like if they do that when they like future stuff like that, I'm gonna trust them and go deeper. Because I mean I did really well with those. But I say that to say, eventually you see like dealing with Dalton and Renzi and those guys. Like if I had my OA to prep operation with shoes just on like those heat seeker type leads, blow up Amazon through a prep center, and then whatever comes back, I just list that on eBay. If I, or pay somebody listed on eBay, like that seems like a pretty cool life,
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Which means I need to get better at eBay, which
Well, hey, listen, man. 1% better every day. Like Daily Refinement said, if you're 1% better every day, that's all it is, man.
Yeah, I need to do that. I need to get better. I need to get better at eBay. So, okay, all right. So Zerocool cards. Wow, there's some really inappropriate things. Don't
Dude,
Google.
I definitely wouldn't let the kids rip it by any means. Do not let the kids rip it, or you're gonna be like, Dad, what is this? We don't answer that for another 12 years.
Yeah, I'll tell you when you're older. Okay, so some of these are not moving very well, but here's one at $700. So it looks like it's hit or miss.
I want to say it's like 3 or 4 autos per box. I mean, it's a pretty beefy product.
Yeah, so we're gonna find which one has the auto. Oh, this looks awesome inside. All right, let's open it. All right, so I was making sure that they weren't sealed going for a lot, and they're not.
So, no.
If this goes well, I might buy another one. All right, breaking the seal. Okay, this says inappropriate things on the box that I'm not going to repeat. Okay, all right, moving on. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the Dutch auction thing, because I'm not like I'm kind of a no nonsense kind of guy. I wish they'd just give me a price, but I
Yeah,
know
that's
why they
kind of
do it.
yeah. And I mean, I get it, but yeah, I'm kind of a fan of. I just wish you'd put a $200 MSRP on it or whatever, and let me buy it at that price.
And they're like trying to take away the like bots and stuff like that, and I can appreciate that. All right, let's see. Oh, before I forget, let's put those links that you said. You said Center Stage app.
Center Stage app,
All right.
fatfingers.com for the misspelled stuff, and then 130point.com. So when you do 130 point, it's literally the number 130point.com.
130 point. I'm gonna check that out because
Dude, it's super clutch.
yeah, sure. I like I like to not have to guess. This thing
No,
is
I
really
agree. I actually, that's one of my biggest quarrels with eBay is why are we hiding the price and why are we letting buyers not pay for stuff that they bought?
all right. This is getting embarrassing.
Yeah, I've never ripped one, so that one I have no idea on what we're expecting. It could very well have a ton of inappropriate stuff the moment you open it too.
Am I gonna get kicked off of YouTube? All right,
I
okay.
don't know.
No, I've seen some really inappropriate stuff. Talking about Tom Segura, have you seen his
Oh,
the Your Mom's House podcast?
oh
Um,
yeah.
oh gosh, I some of that, like some of the vulgar stuff, I'm not into, but like the some of the stuff is so funny, and I can't. All right. Let's see. Look, so this is what it looks like for anybody that's just here for Zerocool stuff. All right, someone pull these out.
Now, how
Jerry,
many packs are in there?
I think there's 10.
Okay.
So, all right, I'll set this over here. All right, let's see. Okay, I need to write down who gets what. That way, if they get
Yep.
a Johnny Knoxville signed autograph or something, all right, I'm gonna write on my MX statement. All right, let's see. So I've got 10, 11. Well, no, I'm gonna do 3 out of these. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 giveaways. All right, so I'm just gonna write 1, 2, 3, 4, and my pen's not writing.
Now you're running these giveaways on Instagram?
So I have my personal Discord that I run, where I do
Okay,
like
nice.
Amazon leads and everything that goes along with that, and so that those people are that's who like I work for, like all
Yeah.
the like all my stuff is
No, I
kind of,
get it. That's awesome.
but you don't want to have like I could probably fill that up with like 500 people if I wanted to,
Yeah,
but
but you don't really want to water it down.
you don't
And
want
then,
500 people, yeah.
and people don't really realize that because they're like, oh my gosh, can you get me in this cook group, this, that, and the other? And it's like, man, if you're really not going to get in there and grind and give some value to people, like,
It's true. Yeah, my goal. So we kicked a bunch of people out last month, and that sounds terrible. I didn't really kick them out, but there were people that had stopped payments or
yeah,
they had canceled, and I just hadn't taken them out or whatever. And so we cleaned everything up. That I think it was like 8 or 9 people, and so we decided to put 2 or 3, replace them, put them back in. But before that, we were like 6 months without anybody new, and that I think eventually I'll probably close that like all the way down, and it'll just be me and like 20 friends or
yeah.
something.
Well, but that's a good thing though, because then you've always got your guy who, hey, if you've got tax questions, hit this person up. If you've
Yeah,
got these questions, hit this person up. And it's always great, I mean, to have that level of counsel that you can say, hey guys, is this good? Bogus? What?
right. The other side of it is you have leads every day. So like, a lot of the people, like I think I saw, yeah, Checkmate Flips. What's up, man? I don't know if he's still here. That dude is spending a lot of money every month. So like my goal is I want to help people spend, like some people they're trying to spend 5 to 10K a day. So I want to constantly have the processes where I'm like bringing Amazon leads and,
Yeah,
things.
no, 100%. I mean, when you're really trying to hit a brick and mortar or just really build a, 100,000 plus dollar eBay, Amazon, whatever,
Hmm.
if you're not spending that level, you're not making. I
Yeah.
mean, and people don't realize, like, if you're not buying, you're not going to make money. Eventually, you're going to run out of stuff. And that
Yeah.
happens way fast. I mean, that's happened to me a ton on eBay where I've been like, oh, I'll slow down on buying this, that.
Hmm.
And then you're
Yeah.
like, oh, crap, I don't have nothing.
Right. Yeah. 100%. Well, so the way that I've not grown my group is I joined some other groups, and then one of them offered me an affiliate thing, and I was like, I guess, but it'd be kind of weird because I have my own thing, but I just
Yeah.
kind of rolled with it. And every group that I affiliate for, I truly believe if you're an Amazon seller, like it's a great, it's a great, move. Like
Yeah.
I'm not affiliating anything that I don't believe in, but two or three, the ones that I'm involved with, once they saw me that I was affiliating for other ones, they were like, hey, would you, and there've been some that I told no because for whatever reason, but
No, I mean, I get it.
but long story short, anybody who joins a group and they join under my affiliate, I get
They're
like
getting value.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I get a small kickback too. Like they send me like, whatever. Well, so I created Cody's affiliate club. So anybody who's joined, I have their Discord name or their email, and I want to give them crap, and like I want to say thank
Yeah.
you, and
No, man. One of the things that really has helped me win a bunch with my eBay is I literally handwrite a thank you letter for everything. I mean, that's $2 cards to
uh-huh,
thousands of
sure,
dollars. Everything.
that's awesome.
Handwritten letter, thank you. Because, man, there was a point in time when I started printing out stuff and I would just sign the bottom.
Hmm.
Got no feedback. The
Sure,
moment I got back to a tore off piece of paper, pen, scribbled,
that's the coolest thing I've ever
misspelled
heard.
it. And so, all right, here's a mindset thing. So every time I write one of those, I write thanks a million.
Hmm.
Once I become a millionaire, I'm going to write thanks a billion.
Mm,
Just right here, every day,
sure.
we're working for a goal.
Yeah, I love that, man. You're in Flip Flip too, right? I saw
Yeah,
you. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Flip Flip is that I think that was one of the first. It was one of the first groups that I was ever a part of, like that I joined, and like actually no, it would have been the second. Um, but like I've made a ton of money off of Flip Flip. Like
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not affiliated or sponsored with them at all, but like if you can get in Flip Flip, like I'm still paying like their original. I don't want to say how much I'm paying, kind of how much
Yeah,
they
don't
charge
say.
me.
Yeah, because yeah,
Uh,
I'm with you there, bro. I've been in
but
for 3 years.
I'm an OG member, like, and I made probably based off of what I'm paying, I've probably made like 10 years or something of my money
Yeah,
back. And
yeah.
then let's see, check out what I also got. Um, I'm not a part of Reezy's group.
Let's go. If you ain't flipping, you slipping, bro.
I'm such a big fan of him. Yeah,
Bro, yes. So
um,
that's the only thing I don't like about living in a small space. I have really, really had to hammer down gifts I accept, things I
sure.
accept, because
Yeah,
it
yeah,
really overwhelms the space. But yeah, I love that, bro.
yeah.
I love that.
I'm gonna eventually put it up there above
You
my
should have
thing.
got him to autograph it, bro.
He,
Honestly,
I think he
did
did.
he?
Let's see. Oh no, he wrote a note. He put a note on there. Yeah. So no, he
Hey, that's cool, bro. That's one thing that I weirdo collector here. All my heroes, bro. I go, hey, can I get an autograph?
sure. Yeah.
Because, like, honestly,
Hmm.
especially if they write, hey, thank you, Jerry, whatever. Like, that's so cool. But yeah,
Yeah. Dude is like I did books for a while, and I actually have a failed book operation, failed bulk book operation, in my portfolio of
were
reseller
you
crap.
buying the Gaylords and everything?
I was. I had a warehouse and the whole bit. And
The only thing that didn't appeal to that was just I was like, man, I feel like I'm going to hurt my back if I do that
yeah,
because it's so much heavy lifting.
it's labor. Like you want to do bulk books, it's freaking labor. I would never do that again. Like or if I were
Hey,
gonna
hey,
do
hold
that,
on. New CrossFit regiment, all right?
hey, there you go. That's
Ooh,
what it is. No,
facts.
100%. Uh, if I were gonna do it, I would go big, and I would do truckloads, and I would have enough capital to bring in a team of like 3 or 4, college kids or somebody that could come in and, just go fast.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do the labor. Like that was terrible. Like,
Yeah.
and
I could only imagine.
at one point we had to, like, when we closed out, the space, I ended up subleasing it out. I had to do something with the books that were left over, and I was like, "Oh crap, this is terrible." We called a junk removal company and paid them to just take it off, and so
Yeah. No, I mean, I get it, bro. I literally, so when I go to shows, not my junk, but just the stuff that doesn't really sell. I just like make little kids packs, and I'm just like, hey, bro, stay in the hobby. What I throw foils in there. Like they're
yeah,
probably getting $5-6 in a pack that they got for free. If I was smart, I would put my business card in there, but I hadn't made a business card yet.
yeah.
But I couldn't imagine with books. Like that's just
Yeah,
a whole different volume game.
yeah, that's part of the reason. Like, I want more space, and I'm not gonna get a warehouse, so I've decided that's not a goal of mine. We want to have a prep center. We want to order OA crap to a prep center, and then we want to travel. So that's where we have so much stuff now that in the process that we're we'll see how long it takes me to get there. But all right, let's break these open. There's not going to be any that are like in a slab in here, right? Like these are just
No,
all.
no. There's going to be nothing in case, nothing like that. It probably should be second to last card is the hit.
Sweet. All right, we'll figure it out. All right, so I've got 10 of these. I'm gonna do 3 of them as a giveaway. So I'm gonna open the 7, and then we'll do the last 3 as the giveaway. So we'll set these here. All right, let's see what we get. And if it's something crazy, you can.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might need to view it first just in case it's not YouTube appropriate.
Oh yeah, you're
For
right.
real.
Yeah.
Probably the only break run like this.
All right, this is gonna be a reaction video of me. I've never seen Jackass, so I've never seen the show. And okay, all right, that one seems appropriate. All right, so we're looking for the autograph. All right, here's a rookie card. I don't know who that is. Oh, that looks DJ Paul autograph.
Okay. Bro, that was one of the autographs I wanted. That's super cool. He's from 3-6 Mafia.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
oh my gosh, there's a naked man.
I was gonna say that's why I said make sure just in case.
Jeez Louise.
Don't let the kids rip it.
I'm not gonna show that on YouTube. Okay. All right. That's insane. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Can't believe I don't even want that in my house. All right. All right. Well, there's got to be a better way to rip these. All right, I'm gonna move quickly on these. All right. We've got the exploding room, behind the lens, the cup test. Okay, that's not autographed. All right, so no autos on the second one. The one we're looking for is Tony Hawk. That's the big
Tony Hawk or Steve-O is really going to be your biggest too. I think Steve-O is probably a little bit more expensive right now because Tony Hawk signs a lot.
There's a Steve-O one, but it's not signed. All right. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch this movie now.
Yeah, it's a good time.
There's a guy laying on a bed of nails, surrounded by cobras. That's pretty intense. All right, Wee Man in a tank. I don't even know what that is. Oh man! All right, let's see. All right, we got hi. I'm PK Subban, not autographed. So, all right. Next. I think I can open these faster now. If you're just joining us, we're opening Zerocool Jackass cards, and if I make my money back, I'm probably going to buy another one. All right, let's see. All right, there's a giant baby. Okay, there's another naked man with burns all over his body.
Jesus. A different naked man, yep. So that's 2 naked men so far.
All right. All right, there's a guy being launched out of a cannon. All right, let's see. Okay, here's another half naked man getting pogo sticked in the crotch area. That's not good. All right, no autograph. Oh man, I'm gonna give away a Steve-O or Tony Hawk autograph. I guarantee it. I don't know. That kind of made me happy.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, actually.
Okay, that one's not. Oh wait, I got turned around. All right. I don't want to show that. I'm not gonna say what that was. Jeez, this is a family
man.
show.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like this one didn't even have a special card in it. Let's see. That's kind of sad.
Yeah, I want to say I thought it was 3 autos.
Do you feel like if you're building a brand, like if I had a TV show and I was just trying to get viewers, like I don't know, maybe I'll do something crazy. I don't know if I'd do something that crazy, but like getting bit by a spider, like on like I don't know. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. But like it's ratings. Like you're just trying to go viral.
So I think it's the state of Louisiana Steve-O is kicked out of, and you can Google why because I can't say it on YouTube, but it involves a stapler.
Oh my gosh.
At a comedy club.
There's another man that's completely naked. All right, so this is. Oh my gosh, bro!
What'd you get?
I'm not gonna say it out loud. This might be what he was banned from a comedy club for, though.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Hey, I got another auto.
Who'd you get?
Yeah.
Hey, he's one of the big guys, and it's numbered too. That's cool. What's it numbered to?
13 out of 100.
Cool. Hey, number 200. There's only 100 on the planet.
Okay, there's another one that's like that one, that's numbered, but it's not autographed. I can't show you the picture.
Okay, cool. Wow.
Oh, this is crazy, man. This makes me. I wish that I'd gotten the Veefriends one, or the ones that were
the first one.
Yeah, the ones that were Garyvee.
Yeah.
All right. Last one that are for me personally, my last chance to make my money back. All right, the high five. All right, guy with a bad haircut. That's probably a good story. All right, the bull magician. All right, no autographed. All right. So
hey, 2 autos though. That's pretty good so far. I mean, honestly, and you got 2 really good autos.
All right, these are gonna go. So the way I'm gonna do this is this all recorded, so nobody can say I cheated. And I'm gonna do by the name or by the number, and then I'll do a drawing on my Instagram for the number. So, all right, number 1. Let's see, men in underpants. Okay, there, to give you a flavor of what this is, there's a guy with a sunburn logo on his chest. This kind of stuff, but some of it is much.
You just got his auto. That's the same guy.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'm gonna bundle that. Okay, here is this is a wedgie contest. Okay, all right, yeah, I'm gonna need to watch this show. They understand my sense of humor. All right, there's number 1. You didn't get anything, number 1. You didn't get anything exciting.
Well, the wedgie contest is exciting.
If I send a picture of a naked man having some of this stuff done to them in an envelope to somebody, can I get in trouble for that? That's probably. I need to get there. I'm gonna have them sign something.
Have a consent form.
All right. All right. The actor. Geez, we've been on here for almost an hour. All right, I'm gonna hurry up. All right. Here is a naked man in a chastity belt. There's a rookie card. I've seen a couple rookie cards. I wonder if that means. I can't imagine that's gonna.
Yeah. He's one of the big guys.
Okay.
He came from the Tyler Creators Group. I can't think of what his name is though, but yeah.
Underwater fire farts. Does that mean something to you? It looks intense.
It's not bringing any core memories, that's for sure.
All right, that was number 2. All right, last but not least, this is gonna
last
be the
pack
one.
magic. Let's go.
This is gonna be the one. I can tell. I can already tell you. Whoever number 3 is. Let's see. All right, here is. I'm not gonna say what that is. Behind the lens, there's a shorter guy.
That's Wee Man.
Oh, is that Weeder? Okay. Hey, here's Machine Gun Kelly. That seems.
I think he. Oh yeah, nice. Let's
It's
go.
not autographed, but
That's cool.
Let's see. Oh my gosh. There's a vulture attacking a naked dwarf man. I guess that's Wee Man. What's the politically correct way to say that? I don't know. I don't know how to say that. I'm not gonna say what it says on here.
Yeah, definitely not.
All right, number
That's
3.
why I said don't show the camera first. This is the one pack. Don't rip it and just show the camera without knowing.
All right, 1 through 3. I played my cards just right, and I got all the autos. So congratulations, you got that on camera. All right, and number 1 through 3, you got stuff. And number 4, I'm gonna give you this, just sealed, just a Pokemon card thing. It'll retail. You can at least retail it for something, or open it and pretend. That would be really good content.
I think there's a $200 or $300 Charizard in there. So I mean, it's gambling, but if you got something for free, you might rip it.
All right, fingers crossed for them to find that. I have a couple more over there. Is that good content to like break something if the like viewers aren't really getting anything like? I won something.
It's an expensive way to build content. Sure. I've known guys that were trying to build their following, and they were buying stuff and ripping it, and it's like it gets pretty pricey pretty fast.
Sure, I got these for $15 clearance, so I was pretty happy about that.
Yeah, I think that's a good price. I definitely would advise whoever got that, if you were to get it at $15, to definitely rip it.
Yeah, see if you can find that. Yeah.
Well, not only that, but just the few super rare stuff is still $5-6, and just being a card guy, I can ship one card that's $20 or under for 54 cents in a plain white envelope.
Really?
So I dominate that market, man. Since they've changed over with the plain white envelope, I used to not mess with anything that was under $20, but really my last 100 sales have been a lot of that plain white envelope, one card, $20 or less.
So I bought this at a yard sale along with a bunch of other Pokemon. I have like an entire container full of these. Like these are 2007. Let's see. Some of them are. I have a bunch that are $19.99.
Yeah,
there's no Charizard or anything like that. Like there's not anything crazy. But like I have these in bulk. Like I have like a bunch of these. They're like 2008 to like 1999 that have those on there. And I have the idea of going through and figuring out which ones are good.
The app is pretty lackluster, but tcgplayer.com is a scan, and it'll give you a price point. Their prices, I would double check on eBay for a good portion of the stuff. If the app worked better, I would actually recommend it, but it's pretty difficult. I mean, especially compared to like the center stage where you just bang and it hits it every time.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, man, the vintage Pokemon moves. I mean, I just recently bought a giant lot, and I mean, since I posted that 2 days ago, I've probably had like at least 30 DMs of, hey, can I get this or can I get that?
Sure.
Like that.
Huh. I need to post mine up and see who buys my crap. Quick side story. One of my old bosses had a Magic the Gathering collection, and he said it was about 8,000 cards, and he wanted 1,000 for all of it. And I was like, what year is it from? And I forget the year it mattered a lot. Like it was like 2001 or something.
What was it, beta or alpha?
It was something. Yeah, it was something crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I made him an $800 offer, and I was like, I could probably make it back. And he said, well, I'm gonna go get it, appraise and get somebody else to look at it. he would have absolutely sold it to me for $1,000. He ended up going there, and that guy paid him $2,700 for the collection cash up front. And he said from the way the guy was talking, he thought that he might could get like $10K for it. Reselling it.
So very specifically with Magic, if it's the alpha or beta, it's like the first 2 sets, it's astronomical numbers. Even like the
That's
common
crazy.
that nobody cares about, it's like 10, 15 grand. Bends in half, whatever. And
they want it. That's insane. That's when the nerds grow up and get money, and they're like,
that's 1,000%. No, 100. Like it's they're engineers, financial advisors, whatever, and they go, what could I not have as a kid? Guess what I'm going to buy now? Click.
I bought the entire Animorphs collection. Did you ever read the Animorphs books?
Yeah.
I read every single one of them when I was a kid, and apparently they're not making them anymore. So I bought. I found a really good deal, and I bought the entire from all the spinoffs.
Dude, I bet that resells for crazy. The Goosebumps series. I wish I could think of who his name is, but he just bought an entire set and flipped it on Macquarie for like almost $1,000.
Yeah, I could sell mine for more than what I got a really good deal on it. So yeah, I'm hoping my kids will get into it because I feel like a weirdo walking around knowing that the names of these aliens from when I was like 7. And
no, I mean it makes sense, man. Like it impacted your childhood. You're like,
it did. All right, so let's see. Giveaway nostalgia is worth money 100,000%. There's some other stuff too.
I have made so much money with just nostalgia. And I always tell people this, so my brother is 6 years younger than me. And I always go like, hey, what's nostalgia to him? What's nostalgia to that person who's next? Because once he comes upon money, he's going to want to do the same thing. And it's like nostalgia is the key.
It's crazy. Yeah. And for me buying that, it was like, I can't imagine a world where I can't, hold the Animorphs, collection and, hold it and I want my kids to have it, that was completely irrational to spend money on something stupid like that. But nostalgia,
Well, okay, so craziness as far as books. I think the very first Harry Potter went at Heritage for like $2 or $3 million. And so if it's got some level of nostalgia to you, there is a super solid chance that somebody with money is like, I'm buying that at this number.
Yep.
And I love being that middleman just to help that person out.
Yeah. I'm glad to serve. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's helping the community.
Yeah, exactly. All right, last giveaway is I have the CD that is The Weeknd, and it's sealed, and then it has 2 inserts that are signed by The Weeknd. I think
that's super cool, bro.
I think
that's super cool.
Through Flip Flip.
I think they had that. They had the Taylor Swift one. They had a few other. Yeah. I kind of wish I would have got in on it, man. That's a super cool auto, dude. Honestly, that's something that I think is a sneaky play right now for people who are wanting to get into cards, stuff like that. I think autographs are super undervalued, and especially if it's authenticated. So, for instance, I bought a Betty White autograph at a card show for $35.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I literally sold it for $300, and the guy was so excited to pay it. I mean, so it's there, guys.
Yeah. I still have some of her. Do you see the bolo that went out where it was like some newspaper or magazine put
about her birthday? Yes,
I grabbed a bunch of those.
So was that a newspaper or a magazine?
It was a magazine.
I think you should for sure have that graded with CGC, who grades comic books.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%, bro. Every single copy you have. Every single copy you have.
Let's see if I have it. Oh no, I don't know where it's at. Oh man, I can't find it. I have the original Batman VHS.
Dude, the graded VHSs are crazy.
Mm. I need to do that. That might be my next project, is get some of that random crap graded.
Giving the people the value, the old clamshell Disney movies, the VHSs, like if it's got the clamshell, a lot of those are worth crazy money. Like the
Really?
original Little Mermaid, I want to say it's like $200 because the artwork has something very explicit that is similar to probably what you were seeing in Jackass, and they snuck it into the artwork.
Really? I didn't know that.
I always, because VHSs is always at every garage sale I go to. So
Sure.
I just try to know as much as I can about everything.
Yeah. Do you do a lot of yard sales? Is that something
Dude,
you?
I try to grind as many as I can. Now, where I'm at specifically, I would be really, really solid with Carhartt stuff. Like as far as every garage sale I go to, I see
Sure.
Carhartt stuff.
Alabama.
I see overall Alabama stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
everywhere. But I like cards because they ship so cheap. I mean, and with the way the postal rates have been going up, man, it's like if I can sell one $20 card for 54 cents and
Mm-hmm.
do that 100 times, that's a lot better
Yeah. Sure.
margins than selling stuff for $25 and shipping it for $5.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I went. So you told me where you live. I went to Bible college in Hamilton. So almost we're all the way across the state where I was. Near
You're near Tuscaloosa at that point.
even further. We're closer to Tupelo, Mississippi. We were like right
Oh,
on.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
if we went to like Target and stuff, we went all the way over Mississippi. But
Oh, that's cool.
we lived in Alabama for a year.
That's cool, bro.
I have Alabama stuff because I was so impacted by. You go out there and it's like you look down the road and it's like everything is crimson, and like you go to the grocery.
Literally, I have avoided being beat up in a bar because I was like, "Hey, we just won a national championship. Sorry for trying to dance with your girlfriend. Roll Tide." It's like, "Roll Tide," and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
"Dude's a
like
linebacker about to kill me." But yeah,
it's
dude,
insane.
it's super impactful.
I don't know anything about sports, but when somebody asks me, I tell them I'm a Alabama fan, just because of my experience with Alabama fans when I lived there. So
Roll Tide, bro. Roll Tide.
all right, so I got 3 of these. That's the last 3 spots on the giveaway. So so that's that, man. Well, what's your goal? Like what do you want to accomplish the rest of the year? Like what's your business like ambition? What's best case scenario?
I don't know, man. So I picked up a job that actually pays for my college. I got into a really lucky situation. So it's not a year plan, but the goal is just to build my business up. Man, I would like to move to a couple $1,000s a month just on online
Sure.
stuff, plus my day job too.
Yeah.
But I kind of like doing both at once. I meet a lot of people who are just, oh, I have, this fear of doing this with the business or that. And it's like, man, just taste. I
Yeah,
mean,
sure.
I can go to my regular day job and quit the online stuff at any point I want. But it's like, at one point, so I paid off all my debts and all this. So I was working one full-time job and then another part-time job at the exact
Okay.
same time. So my second job, I was doing serving and bartending. And, a lot of people go, hey, I like serving because it's fast money.
Mm-hmm.
So serving is like maybe like, double A league. Major leagues is reselling, man. The fastest money I've ever made is
Sure.
reselling.
Yeah.
I mean, so it has so much appeal.
Yeah, just hitting the low hanging fruit stuff. Like if you're not doing anything else, like I tell people all the time, it's like at least, like you're already in Walmart, at least look on the clearance aisle and see if there's anything crazy, like the low hanging fruit
Listen,
stuff, like crazy.
I know people who just spend hours on Netflix, who spend hours on whatever. And I mean, that's cool. But if you're going to complain that you're broke, my favorite place to go when I'm broke is to work.
Yeah, sure.
And man, it's like my setup here, like work my 9 to 5, get off, pack stuff, take it to the post office.
Mm-hmm.
It's so easy, man. Like
Sure.
you could do this, have kids. If you were like, hey, I need to make some extra money. You know, we just had a baby and
Yeah.
whatever. If you want extra money, it's out there. You
Yeah.
know,
A
I
thousand dollars
think
a month.
anybody can do it. Really.
$1,000 a month is like completely within reach. Like you see some of these guys, like I don't know if Checkmate is still on here. I think he's doing like $80K a month or something now in
Yeah.
sales.
No.
He's
I
killing it.
mean, and
But
and
anybody can
you
do
know
1,000.
it's really out there, and all these people are under the impression of, hey, I get this degree and I'm going to have this lifestyle, or hey,
Mm,
I'm going to do this and I have, and it does not play out like that. If you're
yeah,
hungry, whether you want to sell online or whatever, like if you don't go after it, you're not going to eat.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, and like you've kind of picked, do you say niche or niche? Which one do you say?
uh, I say niche, but I also say potato, so I don't say potato.
Yeah, you've picked your like you're doing cards, and so you're getting to know cards, and you said you 50 card shows. Is that what you said?
Yeah, last year we were like 50 plus
That's
card
insane.
shows.
So you know cards so much better than me, like at such a crazy level that I don't have any, like I don't know, like I'm kind of an idiot with cards, like I have no idea. Which is, that's exactly what you should be doing, is becoming an expert on some things, and then you're, like I don't want to show my product here, but I've got a product that's stacked up behind the computer. I'm buying it from Walmart for $1. I'm selling it for $9, and I'm getting $3 back after all fees and shipping.
Let's
That's
go now.
insane.
And with Amazon, that's them doing the listings, the photos, the shipping, all the nonsense, dealing with customers.
I put it
Dude,
in a box. I send it to them, and they do, some of that.
so yeah, man,
There's other crap to it, but like, that pretty much, yeah.
that I mean, Amazon. So that's what appealed to me with Amazon, was because I'm space confined, and just the
Sure.
thought of I can take this product, ship it off, they do it, I get my piece of the pie. That's got
Hmm.
appeal, man.
Yeah, you should absolutely start an Amazon account. Like you should really look.
Dude, since I've been watching your content, so watching Reezy, I already wanted to, and then
Yeah,
it's like watching you, and I'm like, man, dude's got 5 kids and is doing it, man. What's my excuse, bro?
yeah. There's when you start putting, like, you have to put capital into it. Like, I hear people say you can start Amazon with $5 and lent
Dude,
from your
that's every business though. Anybody who thinks they're going to start a business with no money, you're just buying some scam class that's going to take your money and you're not going to know nothing.
totally
Like
agree.
if
Yeah.
you're not putting blood, sweat, and tears in, you're not going to get nothing.
Yeah. If you can come in, like, get to a place where you have $1,000 and you start learning the business that way. Like, I know people that started with way less than that and they're way successful, but like realistically, like, that's going to help you so much in the beginning, having cash to throw around. But
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
huge opportunity, and I'm not even scratching the surface. Like, we bought a house about 6 months ago, and we haven't really recovered cash flow wise because we spent so much on like down payment and stuff.
yeah,
But slowly building back to, we want to be a volume seller. We want to send it to a prep center, and then, just kind of handle purchasing. And like, I can do all that from my computer. And when we get that OA to prep operation, like really humming, like I'm going to be so excited about, like, you got to build it, but once you've built it, like, it
yeah.
go, you know, a big part of that is just, building the, not paying yourself what you could, like, keeping as much cash in the business. So.
Well, and the big appeal, like everybody should realize, like Cody has 5 kids and is doing it. Like I know so many people who go to regular 40-hour a week jobs and they don't get to see their kids grow up, and you only get
Yeah.
it once.
Oh
And
yeah.
like for real, you're gonna remember when mom was there and when mom
Oh yeah.
wasn't.
100%.
That's a lot of appeal to go, hey, in my kid's life as much as I want to be, and then some.
And that's been a big part for my wife and I. Like, I didn't have parents growing up. Like, I was in kind of the foster care system, and like had kind of a rough, go with some of that. But like, I freaking, I love spending time with my kids, and now with this, the way we have it kind of set up, like I almost spend too much time with them. Like sometimes I'm like, hey, freaking go away, you're driving me crazy, like get out of here.
Yeah.
But and sometimes they say that to me, but having the quality time like that's so high on my list, of priorities. So
Yeah, no, man. I mean, literally, I know a lot of parents out there who are going, "Hey, how can I spend more time with my kids? I've
sure,
only got
yeah.
2 vacation
I'll take
weeks
less
a
money
year."
if I get, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Somebody said, "Hey, Nita J. I think I know who that is, but I'm not 100% sure. Good to see you. Thank you for dropping in. Um, well, man, I won't hold you all night. I really appreciate you coming on. We'll have
Hey,
to,
man, I really appreciate you having me. It's actually been a really good time, man. Honestly.
yeah, I know you're rebuilding your content and like trying to get, more. Dude, I think what you have going on is so cool. Like, like your story is so cool. Like, I think you need to be putting out, especially knowing that you sell some on Instagram. Like I'll put a shout out on my thing. But like, you know, you could double or triple your sales just by
Oh,
putting out
yeah.
reels. Yeah, like, do you do any reels now? Are you doing Instagram reels?
So I've done the reels, I've done videos. I really like the vertical video. And I mean, honestly, I see people all the time and I'm like, dude, vertical video is where it's at. I
Sure. Yeah.
mean, that's
On
nobody's turning their
Instagram,
thing sideways anymore.
yeah.
It's
Like,
and like YouTube Shorts is crazy, bro. I hope you
yeah,
cut a bunch of this for YouTube Shorts because really that's dominating right now.
really, yeah. I did one stupid little thing. Like, spend a lot of time on one and didn't. I think I got 12 views, and then I spent like just like the dumbest thing on the YouTube short. I think it got 2,300 views like
Let's
immediately.
go.
Yeah. So,
And listen, man, it's weird. I've had some TikToks that like 200 views, and then I've had other that is like 3,800 views overnight, and you're just like,
yeah,
I didn't really do anything different. So I
right.
mean, yeah,
You're the kind of guy though. You're gonna have one video that you put out, and it's just gonna go like stupid viral. Like the fact that you just said, you give away the cards to the kids just to support the hobby, and then like writing a handwritten note to eBay buyers, like that kind of stuff. You're putting something out in the, where you fall in religion and stuff doesn't matter. Like you're putting like goodness out in the world.
yeah, no, dude, I believe 1,000% you get what you put into the earth, regardless of your political, religious, whatever. If
100%.
you're putting in garbage, you receive garbage. So I mean, and that's how I've done a lot of my business, man, is literally waiting in lines and stuff. And I go, hey, what are you into? What do you like?
Mhm.
What do you don't? And like for instance, I got a guy in town who buys everything Tom Brady. I mean, if it's watches, shirts, jerseys, 100%. If I buy a lot of jerseys for $100, I know I can call him, say, hey, $500, right to my PayPal, no questions asked. I mean, and
Nice.
it's meeting the. I mean, I've got those guys in Pokemon, I've got those guys in sneakers, I've got those
Sure.
guys in clothing. I try to, like I said, I taste everything
Yeah, yeah,
because you know I don't want to get married to anything if I don't know I for sure like it.
yeah. That's some Garyvee stuff right there. As a
Facts,
Garyvee
bro.
fanboy,
Facts.
I appreciate that.
Let me show you one of my favorite cards. Hold on.
Okay, show me.
Yeah. So, well, I've got two favorite cards, but you'll definitely appreciate this first one a ton. And if anybody's ever followed me, they probably already know what this is, and they're like, "Why do you show this every time?" But it's like
I've
my
never seen it
favorite.
before.
Let's see. Oh, actually, I lied. Sorry, I've got too much inventory.
James says, "I'm a product of that. I
Bam.
did my 9 to 5." Oh, bro, that's so freaking cool.
Okay. So I bought a PSA 9. You
Uh-huh.
know why? Because I don't judge anybody, like Garyvee says.
I love that.
Plus, it was way cheaper. But yeah, that's one of my favorite cards, man. I got it for super cheap like 2 years
Yep.
ago, and it's trusting my gut. I think this is like
Sure.
a $500-$600 card, and when I
I
say I
bet.
paid like 130 to the door,
Really.
I was
That's
stoked because I was just like, hey, I want one of his autographs.
yeah. Oh, that's cool. I want the did you see the limited run of sweaters that are it's like 200 of them, and it says work I work like my name is Garyvee or something like that.
Facts. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I saw.
yeah.
So,
I'm gonna buy me one of those one day when I have more money than sense. I'm gonna buy.
so one of my buddies here in town actually got one of the lucky, very lucky black cat hoodies, and it was like the
Oh,
1 in 10.
yeah, that's
And
insane.
that was one of the guys I called the day I was buying the VF1, and he was like, I mean, I don't know if you should buy this, but he eventually was like, no, bro, you're right. Like, let me
Yep.
get in.
Yeah, we dropped $11,000 on the VF2 when they minted, and that was like a really, really big deal for us. And I was like, but there's no
I
way I
still
can
have
lose.
books, bro. I still
Dude,
have
yeah,
books.
every freaking yeah. I
Like,
everywhere.
if
There's just
anybody in
always
this stream wants a book for free, I've got you. I'm sure Cody's got you. That's a whole separate giveaway. Just help
yeah,
out with shipping, bro.
yeah. I was like, I don't like I can't lose. Like if I
No,
could get 30 of them, I would come up with 30 grand. Like like I have to do this, and
dude. Yeah,
it paid off.
facts.
It was good, yeah. I think long term, I'm gonna kick myself for selling what I sold, but I kept a bunch, and so I'm at least proud of that. So
And now I will say this is something for everybody, and this is like super valuable. You can't go broke taking a profit.
yeah, oh
Every
sure,
time I have been afraid to sell, I
yeah,
think about that in my head. You can't go broke taking a profit
yeah, you're right,
because there's stuff that I've sold and it went up, and there's stuff I've sold and it's went down. And
yeah,
so when you know it's up, can't go broke
sure,
taking a profit.
yeah, yep. I hear that. The things that I held, like you're always gonna have horror stories, but like I've been pretty good with NFT stuff. At one point I had my entire net worth was in NFTs because I invested in the Walking Dead game. I bought land in that
Oh,
originally.
that's cool.
Yeah, and then I lost money on it. So
Wow.
um,
Did you get any sandbox or
I didn't.
Decentraland?
No, no. I made a
Bro.
little. I flipped. I bought some of the crypto. Like I bought some of like the actual coins and did
Yeah.
a little bit on that, but I didn't buy any of the
Dude,
land.
that's one of the things that I kind of been waiting for, this Max Payne moment. I
Mm.
really sneaky play. Don't outbid me, everybody on here, but literally Decentraland and Sandbox seems like too much of a play.
Really?
And I mean, I'm a weirdo. Look, I like physical assets. I
Right.
mean,
Sure. Yeah.
like I like the physical stuff, but I'm telling you, like
Yeah. It's gonna come back.
VR, metaverse, don't get it twisted. It is 1000% already here.
Yeah. And Garyvee said something. He's like, VR is not here yet. Like it's not because you don't know anybody that goes home and does VR. He said that like a bunch of times.
Facts.
Now I do know people that go home and do VR now. It's
Yeah,
becoming
it's
culture.
growing. I mean,
Hmm.
it went from a 0%, and we might only be at a 3 or 5%. But
Yeah.
I mean, so when I went to acquire this vintage lot of Pokemon I bought the other day, the guy's kid literally had a VR headset, and I was
Mhm.
like,
Yep.
so it's coming, bro.
Oh, yeah. I've never experienced like I've never put one of those on, but I guarantee there's going to be some Fortnite type IP that comes along that everybody has to have. It might be this Christmas. I'm calling it. I'm gonna go ahead and you have to have it because you can see the blah 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 whatever they invented this technology whatever, and it's just
I
gonna
tell
be
you, I
wow.
think you're right, dude. It's like it's one of those things. In 10 years, we're going to literally go, why didn't I drop my whole net worth into that?
Right.
Because it's here.
Yeah, I totally agree. Well, yep. Well, until that happens, I will keep selling chocolate shakes and random crap on eBay.
Bro, yeah, listen, until that point, I'm just going to keep selling Charizards and,
Yeah,
and,
whatever
and
people buy.
basketball players and, you got some baseball guys.
Very nice. That's awesome, man. Well, I may hit you up with some questions. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go immediately and scan all my sports card stuff with Center
Facts.
Stage and see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I'm not sponsored by Center Stage. I'm not sponsored by 130 Point. I'm not sponsored by fatfingers.com, none of it. But literally, guys, this is like If you want to take $5 and make it 100, go grind. And
Yeah.
the
Oh,
dollar
sure.
box play at shows, literally, people put super valuable players in there, walk away for years.
Sure.
You
Yeah.
just go through and start scanning.
Yeah.
And most card shows, they have a chair right there for you to just sit there and go through it.
Yeah. That's awesome. I need to go to a card show. That sounds awesome.
I mean, so Cody, literally 3 card shows ago, I went and I scanned and I just basically blew up this guy's dollar box. I bought all his Mike Trouts and all his Shohei Ohtanis. Walk over 45 feet, sell it to a guy. He trades me slabs. I take those slabs and I go to another guy and trade it for a Wayne Gretzky. It's there. It's out there.
Yeah.
You have to be hungry. You have to be willing to, do deals. And I mean, there's locals that I don't want to say sometimes you got to do a bad deal with somebody, but sometimes you got to let somebody win, because then you come back and then they'll let you win and it becomes a good relationship, and those relationships make a lot of money.
Yeah, sure. No, I totally see that. Yeah. That's awesome, man. Well, it's been an hour and a half. I will not keep you any longer.
Well, hey man, thank you for having me as long as you did. It's been fun ripping with you. Like the Jackass set was a lot more entertaining than I thought, dude. That was I might have to buy a box and rip it myself.
Yeah, some of the I saw one that was on there that was less than retail, so that might be
a good play.
Yeah, I feel like there's a good chance, like there's only so many of those out there that's going to appreciate. So
well, okay, so like the rapper autograph that you got, dude, I know I was looking at those for over 100 plus. Yep. I mean, that's just one card.
Yeah. So yeah, that might be some good content. Well, maybe we should go in on them and do another. Do you have a YouTube?
No. Okay, so that's on the list of content building.
You're gonna start a YouTube.
Facts. That's it seems amazing. Like the natural play, man. I don't watch any TV unless it's live sports. Okay. And everything I watch is YouTube. It's a very interesting, weird spot.
That's funny. I've never watched YouTube ever, and so other than
man, that's crazy.
I listen to music. Like I would Google like a song. So I was on the first YouTube that I went on. I was like, oh, that little that's me. That comment is like, I didn't even realize people had profiles on YouTube. Like I had no idea. And I knew I had an account, but like I didn't know there was anything like James O coming on here. Like I know James really well. Like we're buddies. Like I'm learning from completely zero. And so we don't even have 100 subscribers yet. So if you're hoping to get famous tonight, sorry.
Oh God, I thought this was going to be my big ticket to the big stage.
When you start yours though, I'll help you promote it like that. You should absolutely do that. Like if you go on, like you should absolutely like. I think content is going to be like huge arbitrage.
Content is the key, and like it makes so much sense. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, and knowing like some of your goals, like you have all the stuff you need. Like I'm literally just sitting in my basement with a MacBook, and like I threw some crap together for like a background, and that's it. That's the whole thing. Like that's all I'm doing. And well, I'll tell you in 5 years if it was worth it. But I think it's gonna just
listen, in 5 years you're gonna be like, I wish I would have started it sooner. And I know that's what I'm gonna say too. I mean, honestly.
Yep. Well, you let me know when that is, and I'm excited to see what comes out from Jerry Pitre and everything you got going on. So.
Cool, man. Hey, I really appreciate you again for having me on.
Yeah, heck yeah, man. Well, hey, have a good night. I'm sure I'll see you around, and until next time.
All right, see you guys.
All right, see you, Jerry. All right, thank you for watching my show. Good night.